Yeah, I guess one thing I forgot to kind of mention is some things are just politically untenable to advocate for. And at least I'm morally opposed to, like stripping people of their citizenship. All this talk about forced deportations or even voluntary. I mean, look, anyone can leave the country anytime they want, right? But to actually make that a policy, I mean, to me, this is part of the toxicity that exists. And people talk about demographic replacement or whatever, but there's ways to advocate for similar ideas that are politically tenable, or at least more tenable, such as limiting immigration, actually enforcing immigration law. But that's not extreme enough for the idiots, so they want to destroy taboos by talking about forced deportations. Well, that's why white advocacy is where it is. It's shunned, attacked, nothing to speak of outside of a couple freak shows like the National Justice Party. But any movement, if they're advocating for something, they vet it and figure out the right way to say it, and anything about deportations, deporting people, citizens I'm talking about, not illegal immigrants, is just not tenable now, probably, or ever. So, but anything else that's politically untenable, like bringing back segregation or something like this, that's not going to happen. Well, people can say they should be able to have freedom of association or something like that. That's something that's more politically tenable. Or what was I just thinking about? Yeah, or people talk about creating ethno-states, like these grand idea of ethno-states that seems like an impossibility, but it's like, what about establishing a community of your own, of like-minded people? No, we can't do that. The government and the FBI will crack down on us. And it's like, okay, so you're not willing to go and do that and stand up for your rights and resist the government that way, but you're going to LARP online trying to start a race war and create ethno-states, but you think somehow that might work. But, actually going out and doing something tenable and really not that difficult. Like back in the pioneer days, didn't people create towns and self-sufficient communities from a few families, like 10 families? And people push back. They're like, no, we can't do that because they're gonna send in, they're gonna put like welfare housing right where we want to be. Like, people don't want to live in places where they're not welcome, especially if they're remote or whatever. So, but it seems like white advocates are like, no, we need to break taboos. We need to be as politically offensive and to destroy political correctness and move the Overton window. But I think this is just totally fails, and why white advocates are basically total fucking failures and shunned by society. I think there is a place for breaking taboos and moving the Overton window, but maybe a different group. I don't really know. And some taboos exist for a reason, aren't going to be broken and shouldn't be broken, I don't know. I think I've said my thoughts enough on the subject, which was a pretty good video idea. And I don't know. That's it.